Hey,
Yeah, recording in progress.
hey. All right, so I am now on the line with a Mr. Alin Tudorie
Nice, yes.
and a Miss Alexandra Bojanapol.
Oh, almost. Try it again. Try it again.
Bojanapol.
Oh my.
Bojanapol.
That's a big challenge for you, actually.
How do
want
you
me to
say
say
it?
it once? Like
Please.
Alexandra Bojanapol.
Bojanapol. All right, I'm so sorry, Alexandra. I'm so
That's no
sorry.
problem. Yeah, I lived in America for like 1 year, and all my teachers were like, "What do you say your name like Bojanopol? Bojanopol." I was like the biggest actor right there, like Leonardo DiCaprio.
I understand that.
She has Greek roots
Yeah,
in her
like
family.
this
Yes.
name is like from my Greek grandfathers. I don't even know
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's not typical Romanian.
Mhm.
Mine is Tudorie is Romanian,
Yeah,
and that I know of, but her is Greek
yeah.
origin.
Okay.
Greek
Okay.
origin, yeah.
Okay. So you two are professional bachata dancers currently living in Bucharest, Romania. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. We danced for almost 5 years together now.
Yeah, together
Yeah.
we danced for 5 years.
And we know
together,
each
yeah.
other
5,
for
6 years. Like, yeah.
And we know
6
each other
years.
for 6 years. Yes.
And you actually, is it you, Alexandra? Are you both the owners of your dance studio, Adicto?
Yeah, we are both the owners. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We opened this dance studio together.
When did you open the dance studio, Adicto?
In 2019, March 24 March 2019.
Actually,
on my birthday,
on her
we
birthday.
opened the doors.
And that was well, I definitely want to talk about that. That was right during the beginning of the COVID pandemic, correct?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So real quick, let me ask you this. I want to hear from you. Let me ask you both this. What was it like opening a dance studio in the beginning stages of a pandemic? What was that like?
There was a pandemic in 2019.
No, in 2019, no. But after in 2020, the
Yes.
pandemic came.
Yeah.
And in 2019, we actually had a great year when we opened the studio. It was like working really, really good because we were both known in this social dance industry.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, okay, when do you have classes? We want to take dance classes with you both. And we actually, also, you have a dog right there. And yeah, 2019 was actually a really good year.
A really good start, yes.
Yeah. And after in 2020,
Yes,
the
March,
pandemic,
March.
yeah, here the pandemic came on March.
On March, yes. 11th,
Mhm.
maybe. Yes.
And we had, I don't think we can hear you anymore. I don't know.
I'm just listening. I'm listening.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually had January and February working on
Full time.
yeah,
Full time.
on
And March.
2020, yeah, till March. And on March we had to stop the classes and
Yeah.
to close the studio, and it was really hard because everything was like the rent was still going and everything, and for like 6 months we
Yeah.
just
Struggled.
prayed, yeah, to just okay, we have to open like as soon as possible. And after 6 months, so from March to July or
July, yeah.
August, yeah,
Yeah.
we were closed. And then we reopened the doors of
Yeah.
our school.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that's probably a very stressful time for both of you all. Let me ask you this. I've never had a chance to visit Bucharest. So tell me.
You should actually.
I would love to. I would love to. Tell me this. I'm very curious to know. What is the social dancing scene like in Romania, as well as I guess Bucharest? What is it like there?
Actually, it's pretty active because we'll have a kind of big community here of
Mhm.
dancers, and they all enjoy going dancing from I don't know Wednesday till Sunday, every night, yes.
Mhm.
And when the times were good, and people were dancing all day long.
Like before COVID.
Yeah, before COVID.
And
Yeah.
after COVID, it's gonna be like
Yeah.
soon. I hope
Yeah.
it's gonna be soon.
Yeah, they all went dancing from Tuesday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Every night there was a club, mainly Rio or Latin dance, who had parties, and the people could go there and dance every day,
Mhm.
every night, actually. Yeah.
I mean, you just mentioned two of the biggest clubs. Like one of them is closed right now because COVID came and I don't know
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
And the other one is like next to that club.
Really close.
Yeah, and it's really big, and everyone was going there. But
Yeah.
do we used to have like parties on Monday or something? Or
No,
only Friday?
just Monday it was break.
It was the rest day.
Yes,
You know,
rest day.
everyone was resting.
And after that, yes, they all began to the party.
We actually had parties at our dance studio.
Yeah.
Like before COVID, we cannot wait to get the party started again.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Let me ask you this real quick. What are the popular dance styles that I guess is it bachata or is it swing, salsa, kizomba?
No, swing actually is very rare here.
Yeah.
But bachata I think is the most popular. After that, salsa.
Salsa. Mhm.
Salsa. There are lots of people who dance here salsa, and mainly
on one.
on
mainly,
one, yes.
yeah.
But on two, actually,
It's becoming popular.
it's becoming
like
more popular
here.
Yes, in Romania.
I mean, not more popular, but people are getting interested in learning salsa on two
yeah,
also.
yeah, because they had enough maybe of salsa on one for a change, and after that they want something new, and they try the salsa on two. We also have schools that have salsa cubana,
Mhm.
and there they do kind of like the Reda Casino.
Casino. Yeah, casino.
Yes, also, yes. And we have Kizomba as well.
Kizomba,
Yes, dance schools that have mainly Kizomba
Mhm.
or all the, how do you say that?
Community.
The
or what?
sisters and the brothers of Kizomba. Like
Oh yeah.
Stemba, what do we have?
We also have
traditional Kizomba, yeah.
we also have schools that teach Zouk. If you are like interested in learning Zouk,
Yeah.
or
Brazilian
something.
Zouk. So you guys have everything in Romania.
But
That's
right
amazing.
here at our studio, you can find like bachata classes. Like we
Yeah.
are well known for bachata.
This is main focus.
We also have salsa. I mean, we also teach salsa, even though we are known for bachata.
Yes, yeah.
We also have kizomba classes. Here, the kizomba master, like he's also teaching kizomba. Yeah, like we used to teach kizomba together, but like now we only teach bachata and salsa.
Yes, yes.
And maybe in the future we're going to have Zouk classes also, because we have a friend that's a teacher at our school.
Yeah.
And he's in love with Zouk. He's like all about connection, all about that passion. Like he's like, oh, Zouk.
And you can see his style of Zouk. You can see it in the bachata.
In bachata, yeah.
Yes, because if he comes to our school, he has to know bachata as well.
Yeah.
And he loves it, but he has his own style of bachata mixed with the Zouk connection and all that stuff. Yeah.
I mean, this is what I don't know, like this fusion between the styles makes people special, you know, like
fusion, like fusion.
Like
Fusion.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if you are saying my name like Bojanapol.
So real quick, let me ask you all this. Then I'm very curious. What are your background in dancing? Did y'all grow up, dancing Latin styles, or what styles did y'all grow up dancing?
I wish I would grow up dancing salsa, bachata, zumba, and everything. But no, we both started with ballroom dances. And after that, I continued with street dance and everything, like flow. Yeah, you know.
With swag.
And yeah, in America, I also had to take like 1 year of art classes. And of course, I took art classes and I chose dance. And what happened? I went to my first class and they were like, okay, so your first year, you're going to have ballet. And I was like, okay, ballet. It's the first time I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm going to struggle and take my skills to the next level. So I had a written exam and also a dance exam. Yeah. So this is how I started also doing ballet.
Yeah.
And after that, I started dancing salsa, bachata, kizomba. My first love was actually kizomba, and after that, and
Yeah.
after that, I fell in love with bachata.
We met in 2016.
Yeah.
And
And in 2016,
Yeah.
I actually started dancing these styles. Yeah,
Mhm.
when I met him, he was a teacher back then,
Yeah,
and I ended up going to one of his classes, like
by chance.
by
Yes,
chance, because one of my friends was like, okay, so I do not have time to go to this school, and let's go to this school, the
It's
other
closer.
school.
Yeah,
When
it was closer to you,
it
to
was
her.
closer to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is why I ended up to one of his classes, and he was like, "Oh, what a pretty girl, right?"
Yeah. Let me show you some moves. Let me show you some bachata steps.
And so, Alan, you said was your background also in ballroom as well?
Yes, I actually started when I was 9 years old. My mother took me to dance classes, and I began dancing ballroom standard or waltz, tango, that kind of stuff, and also Latin dances like samba, cha-cha, rumba, paso doble.
This is more of what I did.
Yeah,
before.
yeah. I danced 10 styles of dance, 5 Latin and 5 ballroom, till I was 26 years old, when I left the dance school, the sport dance.
And now you are going to ask Paul this year, right?
And after that, meanwhile, I made acquaintance with ballroom Latin dances, social dances, yes. Then I began to go to festivals, congresses, and then I began to fall in love with bachata mainly. But I also enjoy dancing salsa and kizomba as well. I find them all very intriguing because of their roots, of their history, and mainly because they are different. We all say about them that they are Latin dances or social dances, but they are very, very distinct.
Yeah,
and
they are different.
Yes, and that's the beauty of the dance itself, because they have different roots and history, and they are very rich.
Culture.
Yes, and culture. And if you make some learning, research of their past, you see that they are so much more than just some dances that you dance in the other parties.
Yeah, I mean, what we see is just the surface. I mean, the dance is just the surface of what we see. But then after you do a research and you learn about each one of them, you learn about kizomba, you learn about bachata, you learn about salsa, you are going to discover a lot of stuff. I mean, you're going to be like, wow, okay, like the culture and everything, the history of everything.
I also had some ballet classes when I was.
I can just like imagine you like doing ballet like
in high school. Here in Romania, in high school, I had 2 years of ballet. 2 years of ballet and some traditional Romanian dances like hora.
Oh really?
Yes,
like,
yes.
So why do you do not dance right now? Like at the weddings, like.
I didn't enjoy them then, but now.
Now you enjoy. So
no.
Now at the weddings, it's like dancing like traditional of like hora. It's like
yes, I look to my partner and see the steps, and then I just do that. It's not very hard, but Romanian dances are not for me.
When we switched from like what we were doing to social dancing, that was a challenge, like especially for him.
Yes.
Like he told me like a lot about this transition.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Yes. Because ballroom dancing. Ballroom dancing has a stiff position, and the connection every time is very focused. Yes. And here in the social dances, it's more like character. You have to understand the roots of the dance in order to have a fluid dance
and like connect with your partner and with the music. In ballroom dances, you just had the choreography and you were dancing it no matter what the music was at the contest or something. And right here, if you do not dance bachata and you're not trying to connect with the music and the partner, you're like, why are you dancing? Like,
is it? I was like, is ballroom more so performative dancing, where social dancing is dancing with your partner? Is that what you're kind of saying?
Ballroom is like more for like competition.
Competition, right?
And bachata is more like I don't know, a soul dance, you know.
If you look at it from the perspective of
Competition,
competition wise, yes, it has to have that technique, that posture.
of course,
Yes, you
yeah.
have to be very trained to do those acrobatics that
Yeah.
are in the choreography. But if you look at it from the perspective of the
Social dance,
dancing, yes,
yeah.
it's very different. Yeah, you have to be relaxed. You have to have connection with your partner and to listen to the lyrics and song. And like Romanians, we don't know actually know very well
Spanish, I mean,
Spanish, yes, and we had to learn some Spanish words, yes, in order to have some connection with the song and with the lyrics and with the moves that we do. And that's why it's not so easy at the beginning. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's very funny for us because I'm not understanding all the lyrics, you know, but I'm like, oh, me emborracharé. I think he's like talking about like drinking or something, you know. La mujer de mi vida.
No, I definitely understand. You can sometimes get the emotion of the song though through just
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
Definitely.
because the artist when he's singing and he's like trying to send people that are listening
Yeah.
what he's trying to say and what he's trying to sing, you know, like
Yeah.
using the vibrations of the voice and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
tonality and everything.
Yes.
I
And
want
you
to.
cannot sing about drinking, and I mean, like you cannot sound like you're singing about drinking and actually singing about love. You know, that would be like really.
I want to hear from both of you all. Tell me about your beginner stage in bachata. You know, what was it like learning to dance bachata?
Oh. So
You want to start like when you were dancing in the bathroom and doing your moves, like
yes, my first yes, actually my first contact with the Latin dance world, the social dance world, was in a club here in Bucharest called Salsa Free.
It's an old club.
Old
Does
club.
it exist
Doesn't
anymore?
exist
It doesn't
anymore,
even
yes.
exist anymore.
It was
you
an
know, like-
underground club, yes, at a house. Okay, you went there and got under the house.
So you go
yes.
there and you never go out.
No, you didn't see if it was light outside or
Okay,
night.
yeah.
Okay, and I was a dancer then, a ballroom dancer, and when I went there and saw all the people dancing like nothing that I've seen before,
I'm so relaxed.
yeah,
And you're like,
I told myself, what is happening here? Why are they dancing like that? What is this dance? This is the first time that I see something like that, and wow, it had some impact on me. Yes, and I thought to myself, but okay, I know how to dance. Okay, I just had to
adapt your style.
adapt my moves. Yes, and I went to the bathroom. I actually went to the bathroom and began in the mirror making some moves. Okay, these are the moves. I have to use them in order to dance with the ladies because everyone danced with everyone there, and I was just like, okay, what?
Oh, is this a lady?
Yeah, what should I do? Yes. And that's how I started dancing or making acquaintance with bachata, yes, and salsa. But back then, salsa was more popular than bachata. Bachata, yes. After in 2004, I think bachata came to Romania. Some dance instructor from Italy, his name was Enzo, brought bachata to Romania from Italy. And back then, the dance was very simplest. It has some simple moves, yeah, just some turns and some partner dancing, and that was all. And actually, I quite enjoyed it at the beginning. It was easy, okay, some technical moves, very, very simple. But when it got to the point that you had to lead a girl, that was my struggle. I had to go many times in the club and just looking at the people dancing there, and I've been sometimes frustrated with the thing that I didn't know how to do it, how to lead a lady or how to make her do my moves or what should I do to dance with her good. But
to look good
to
during
look
the dance.
yes, to look good during the dance. But that's that's what I think that is the point where you want it or you not want it. Okay, so if you are yes, if you made your up with your mind, you begin to dance, and even if you have some frustrations or some setups, you just have to continue. If you love it, yes, you'll do it. Okay, even if tonight or other night you don't do it okay, if the lady doesn't understand your leading, you have to continue. Okay, you have to practice a lot. You have to make some adjustments to your mindset, because it's not easy to switch between the sport dance or the ballroom and go to the this kind of dance like bachata, like social dancing, where it's freestyle. It's also the songs that are different, the rhythm is different, and that's why I think it's very important to be consistent, to do it, and just every day a little bit more. It's very important to relax. And for me, coming from that ballroom dance,
when you are not relaxed,
yes,
I mean, like all the moves are
tense, tense, and with high adrenaline,
with passion.
yes, it's very difficult to make your mind relax and
just enjoy the moment.
Yes,
just be in the moment.
And I'm still learning after all these years, and mainly dancing with her. It's very important to let yourself believe in this thing that we have together. Yes, and just relax yourself. It's very important.
Yeah, because when we dance, we just created our style. You know, when we dance, we're in our bubble. You know, when we focus on our connection and on our story, we're just telling our story through our dance. But this like came with time, you know, with practice, with time. I mean, even though we are in a relationship, things do not come like this, you know, don't come so easy. If you do not practice, it's not so easy.
Yes, it's constant work. Yes, every day. Yes, you have to go there to the dance floor and make it happen. And even if you get frustrated or get upset with dance or with the moves, you just have to
remember that it's dance and what you love, and just keep going.
Just, and just have patience with each other and with myself and yourself as well.
Just be patient, you know.
Patient, yes, because time will solve these things.
Yeah.
And I wonder for you as well, Alexandra, tell me about your beginner stage in learning bachata. What was that experience like for you?
It was like really funny, you know, because as I told you, I first ended up to one of his classes that he was teaching. Like you were teaching, I guess, salsa and bachata. It was like a demonstration class, you know, so people after these classes could just register to those classes.
Yeah.
And after that, he texted me like after these classes. Whatever, he invited me to our first date and whatever. And then he said like, okay, so let me just show you my life. I mean, like let me just show you the dance floor, you know? And I was like, okay, let's just go, you know? And we went to a club.
Yes.
It was a club back then. And I was just sitting right there on a corner. And I was like seeing everyone dancing, and bachata is like really sensual, you know, when you see like all those people dancing with each other and like, woo!
Yes.
And I was like, how am I supposed to stay like that with someone? How am I supposed to just dance like that with someone, you know? I mean, I'm not used with this. I'm not. And I remember like all the girls were like, Alin, oh my God, he's dancing so good. And I was like, what am I doing right here? Like, what am I doing here? I do not need this, okay? I do not need this. And I just left. I told him like, okay, I'm just leaving this club right now. Just call me later or something if you need something from me, you know? And this is how this is how I don't even know how to say.
You like your introduction.
Introduction, to a social dance club. Yeah. And I was really shocked, but after that, I just did my research and learned more about salsa, bachata, and all those dance styles. And I began liking to go to this kind of clubs and to dance with people. And actually, even if it's like really surprising, we didn't dance so well together at the beginning. Yeah. Because he was like, I'm more like passionate, more like romantic, more like creative. Yeah. I mean, I listen to the song, I listen to the lyrics, I listen to everything. And he's more like with the technique. Yeah. And then after years of dancing together, we like using it together, like we connected together.
She made made me see the dancing a little bit different as I was used to seeing it, because all the ballroom dancing had an impact on my technique, on my point of view, yes, and how I see the moves and the mechanical and the dynamics. And she taught me. She taught me how to relax more, to enjoy more the dancing, and not from the point of the technique and the technique. Yes, that's all. The technique. Yes, the movement and the rigorosity. I don't know if I say it correctly.
I mean, the moves were there in the ballroom dancing really strict.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do not do like this, a move, then you are not going to do it correctly.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. That's what happened. Yes.
In social dancing, it's not about like doing the moves really correctly. It's like doing them with passion and like
relaxing.
Yeah, and like transmitting something, sending something to people that are watching.
Yeah.
And like my advantage is like I don't have so many years of ballroom dancing, because I have few years of ballroom dancing. I have few years of street dancing. I have 1 year of ballet. And I also it actually counts. And I was also a basketball player, if that counts. And I'm not that tall, you know, like everyone is saying like, did you play basketball? And I was like, yeah. How did you play basketball? Like, where were you? Like, oh, you're doing this? No. I was playing like really good. Like
And I have to speak a little bit about her shock of the dance floor there in the club, because
I like my first day at the dance floor.
Because,
the dance club.
Because here in Romania, okay, we have clubs of house music, club music. Okay? And these clubs of Latin music, they are very different. Okay. In the house music, okay, they go there, they grab a
glass of something,
and they just move side to side, and that's dance. And they see
I mean,
girls,
like in every club, right there. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have clubs.
Yes. And when you came to this club where everyone dances with everyone, they switch partners, they dance so close with each other. Okay, they don't drink as much alcohol, but they drink mainly water. Okay, but they sweat. They are
close to each other.
Close to each other. Yes, and the dance space is not very big. Okay, so yes, everyone dances with everyone. So that's the main shock that you get there, because you think about it. Oh my God, what's happening here? Everyone changes partners. Everyone dances with everyone. What's the deal here? Yes, and that's the shock that everyone that is coming from outside the community has on this dance. Yes, and we try to send a message to our dance, to our school, to our
way
of teaching that it's okay to come and learn, to enjoy dance, and not to enjoy with only just one person, to enjoy it with a group, with your friends, with family. It's they are not some dances that you do just to put your hands on a lady if you didn't have luck to do it, or you don't
like,
have to.
That was harsh.
Yes, yes.
Do not use dance for that.
Yes, you don't use that. Yes, you can use dance for enjoying yourself, to relax your mind, to disconnect of the stress, the daily stress that you have at work or at the office. Yes, it's a way of living, and it's very healthy for your mind and body. I think that's the main reason that we do this, because we bring joy to ourselves mainly, but to others that watch us and come to our class. I think that's very important.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I hope we answered your question. I mean, it was really difficult. I mean, not really difficult for me to start this kind of dances, because I was like more relaxed when I started dancing salsa, bachata, kizomba. Like comparing to him, like, I mean, he had like more struggling days than I had. And I actually had, maybe he didn't have someone to rely on when he had those bad days, when he didn't understand what he was doing, like when he was like dancing or something. But I had him like this entire time, because I started dancing these styles when I met him. So it was actually easier for me. Even though I'm telling him like, I didn't learn how to dance from you. That was me. That was all me. And now we are learning from each other. I mean, we're still learning from each other how to do this better together. You know?
be the better self, better version of
ourselves. Yeah. And it's not the thing that we are dancing these styles, it's the thing that we are trying to do in the future with our future of dance. I mean, because we are trying to go to other competitions, not only here in Romania, we're trying to go abroad to other competitions. Hopefully, we are going to end up going, because with COVID, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, like
hopefully the pandemic will pass and we can go back to our mainly daily routine and
before COVID, we were like training really hard for future competitions, and after we just had to postpone this event, or like a lot of events were canceled, so we were like, okay, we don't know where we're going to compete again, we don't know where we are going to dance again. So but we didn't stop training, you know. I mean, actually, this situation, this pandemic had I don't know, a bad and a good effect on us, because we had more time to train, we had more time for us, we had more time to, I don't know, to just study more and to reflect on what we want in the future. But the bad effect that the pandemic had was like, because it stopped everything that we were doing, you know, like our school was doing so well and then it just stopped, you know. We had to close, and even though we still have the space, I mean, we still have the school, it was hard to get through that moment, you know, 6 months when we were like
doing nothing.
Doing nothing, and it was just a big question mark. What we're gonna do.
I definitely understand that. Y'all talked about a whole lot of things, man. But I guess let me ask you this. I want to hear from both of you all. Tell me this. What are some of your favorite traits from a follow? I'll ask you that. What are some of your favorite traits, Alin, from a follow? And I'll ask you, Alexandra. What are some of your favorite characteristic traits from a good lead? What makes for a good lead? What makes for a good follower?
Want me to start?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, what makes a good leader for me, like, it's the smoothness of the move. I don't like when someone is like trying to dance with a girl and just trying to show off, like do as many moves as he can, in that dance, because he's like missing the point of the entire dance. I mean, we don't know each other, we just invited me to dance. Like, you are going to do with me all that tsunamis and like everything. I mean, yeah, I'm a professional dancer, but you do not know that, because you just met me. Okay. So if you dance like this with a girl that is not a professional dancer, maybe she's gonna be upset, I mean, I'm at that point when I can understand a good dance. I mean, I can understand the technique and everything. I can understand that people want to try the moves that they learn, but what they first have to do is like, okay, invite a girl and see what she likes and how she dances and how she responds to your signals, okay, and just dance the way she wants you to dance with her. Maybe some girls do not like you to dance like that, or like that, even if that's your style. Okay, I mean, okay, we're dancing sensual bachata, but doesn't mean that if you're dancing sensual bachata, you have to think like this. Okay, I mean, because you can do sensual moves and everything, like, just by listening to the music, by connecting with the partner, just by, I don't know, understanding what you are doing in that. Because if a girl doesn't understand anything, after she goes off of the dance floor, she will be like, okay, what just happened? Like, did I dance or did I just do jiu-jitsu or something? I don't know. So yeah, the way you dance those moves and the way how you smooth those moves is really important. Even if you do hard moves, I mean, technically harder moves, just start your dance in an easy way, and then you can grow with your move. Okay, and even if you reach that maximum point of your, okay, so this is my hardest move, okay, like my typical move that I want to try, I'm just trying to lead it like really smooth and do not go so fast with that. Okay, try to do that move as smooth as possible.
So smoothness is the main
Yeah,
idea.
I
Yes,
mean,
yes,
you know,
yes,
I
yes,
always say to him like, okay, what are you doing? He's like,
yes,
why are you doing
yes,
this and
yes.
this and
When I'm trying,
that?
yes, when I'm trying new moves. Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
yes,
I mean, just calm down, because every move is gonna be like exactly as you want it to be in the end. If you just relax and calm down and take it easy during
yeah,
the dance.
yeah. For me, when I'm dancing with someone on the dance floor, it's really
Beside me, I mean,
beside,
not me.
yes, yes, not you. But it's very important to adapt my style to the level of my partner. If I feel that if her is a little bit at the beginning of her dancing career, or it's not so advanced, I just enjoy the dancing with easy stuff, with easy moves.
You're just
Yes,
trying to make her like
yes,
what?
and yes,
Yeah.
and try to make her feel good about herself, and gain some confidence
Mhm.
in her dance, in me, because we dance together. And it's not important to have so many
Moves.
moves or special moves or very complex moves, but it's all about the smoothness, as she told it. Yeah, very good. Because in my youth, when I was learning the bachata, I just ran after special moves or combos or difficult moves, not
You were
just
just trying to show off, like.
not to show off, but to make her feel that I'm not a beginner. I was
Oh,
trying to, yes, to
like
have,
wow,
yes,
what a
to make,
move.
yes, to make her know that, okay, I'm not a beginner, but it's a wrong.
Like
Yeah.
you had
Yes,
something to prove.
yes, I had
Yeah.
something to prove.
Mhm.
Yeah, very good. But that's wrong. Okay, you don't have to show anyone. You don't have to show anyone that you know how to dance, but enjoy the dance. Okay, because it all depends on you, on how you feel, on how you make the other person feel when you dance with her.
Yeah, he's like really, he's like saying this really right, but like when we are talking about social dance right
Yes.
now, so
Yes.
this is like really applicable on social dance. But
Yeah.
when we dance together, we we can show off together. I mean, we have the right to show off together. This is
Yeah.
why our dancing videos, our dancing demonstrations are like really different from what we dance on social dance, or like what we dance with other people. I mean,
Yes.
what he dances with me, like all those body movements and everything, he's not doing this with everyone.
You cannot. Yeah. Cannot
But
do.
he was asking what are the main specifics that you want to see in a girl.
In a
like,
girl.
yeah.
Yes. Sorry for my bad answer or my small.
It wasn't a bad answer. I mean, you
Yeah.
just completed my answer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I'm looking and in my partner, okay, when I dance with it, to just be patient, okay,
Yeah.
just to relax and let my leading come to her in a way that she sees, okay, all the moves that I want her to do.
and do
Okay.
not anticipate.
Do not
Yes.
anticipate. Yes, I think that's the main focus. If she relaxes, if she waits for my signals, I think we'll be all right. Even if she hasn't had the experience before, or the many years of dancing or social dancing, it's very important not to rush.
Yeah.
Okay, just enjoy the moment. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. And from that point on, I think the dance is just one step further to be a good experience, or to remember it every time you think about that night when I danced with Alin, or when I danced with.
Oh, that dance
Yeah.
with Alin was
Yeah.
amazing.
It was amazing. If she's relaxed, I think everything will be all right from the beginning till the end of the song.
Yeah, and there are girls that especially like to do styling moves, and
Yeah.
I do appreciate girls that try to do styling moves and try to make their dance like more beautiful. But what I'm trying to say to all the girls that are coming to my classes and are coming to learn about everything that bachata lady styling means is like, okay, just do those moves, okay, just do the head rolls and everything with your hands, only when you can, okay? Because if you do it when I don't know, the guy is like
Yes,
right here,
sitting here.
and you do it like
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
this is not gonna work. I mean, this is not a styling move. I mean,
Yes.
the styling moves are just meant to make the dance more beautiful, not to disconnect yourself from the partner. Okay, and this is what I mean,
Yes.
if you relax as a girl and if you are patient, you are always going to know where to add those styling moves and
You'll
those
feel.
special moments of
Yeah.
the dance.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this real quick. So and I asked you both that question, and it seems like Alexandra, you said smoothness, and then Alan, you said I guess to sum it up, not to anticipate, and both of those things sound like skills or traits that come with experience, more time invested in the dance. So let me ask you this for beginners out there, or just anyone out there who wants to rush the process. They want to go from a day one dancer to a professional dancer in a week's time.
I know, yeah.
What can you say to those people who want to rush the process?
Whew, that's a hard question, This is why we have at our dance studio, we have classes for beginners from zero. We have classes beginners to improvers. We have improvers to intermediate. Then we have intermediate to advanced and advanced. And we actually had people that were saying like, okay, so yes, I'm a beginner because we consider that you are a beginner even if you have 3 months of dance, even if you have 6 months of dance, even if you have 1 year. If you have 1 year of dance, maybe we can consider yourself as being an improver or just going to be an intermediate. Yeah. Even if your skills are really good, there's a difference between having really good skills and a difference between having experience. Because he's like having a lot of experience, but he told you like he struggled. Like even if he's got experience, he struggled. I mean, and there were like years and years and years practice till he got those moves and everything. So for a beginner, I just think that is really important to not skip to this hard move, because for beginners, you cannot talk about smoothness, you cannot talk about body movement, you cannot talk about all these moves that are in sensual bachata. You just first of all have to understand what bachata is, and then to talk about other bachata, the sisters of bachata actually. Yeah, I mean, you have to learn how to dance bachata first because Dominican bachata was the first one, then bachata traditional bachata, and after that you have to learn about all the others brothers and sisters of bachata that came in time and came because of the evolution of music and the evolution of dance and the evolution of all the artists, because you cannot just remain in that point, but you cannot just say bachata, sensual bachata or bachata fusion without bachata. You just have to learn what bachata is and learn the simple steps, because if you do not learn the simple steps, you cannot do all those body movements and you cannot create the connection. So do not skip. It's like really important to not skip the basics. This is why we still teach our students, even if we only teach here at our dance studio, we teach only advanced classes. We have other instructors that teach beginner classes, but we are always telling them to not skip the basics. The basics are like really important. If you know the basics really well, you can just move forward and forward. So even if we have advanced students, we always, like after 1 year, after 2 years, we come back to the basics. And we tell them like, let me see your basics. Okay, like, because these basic moves are going to help you and are going to make you a dancer, or like going to like
Improve.
I'm just trying to say like are going to make you a complete dancer, you know, because if you keep a girl only with body movements and only with back bends and everything, this is not for social dance, you know, this is our demos, demonstrations, you know.
Yeah.
But in social dance, basics are really important. So do not skip the basics. Even if you are an advanced dancer of salsa or kizomba, doesn't mean you are advanced dancer in bachata. And the other way around.
Yeah.
So Alin.
Yes, yes. As your opinion, mine is the same, because I experienced it on me, on my person. If I didn't know or didn't learn the basic steps, the basic movements, the concept of bachata, I wouldn't be able to get to this level where I'm today.
But
Yes.
but I know from what you were talking, like
Yeah.
what you were talking, that you were trying to like learn the moves first, and after a time you were
Yes.
like trying to study the actual basics of bachata.
Basics,
You know,
yes.
yeah, because what catches the eyes first? Yeah, like
Those moves.
yeah, those moves,
Yeah.
like all the moves. This is what catches the eyes first, you
Yeah.
know. But after you just learn some moves and whatever, even if you are like experienced, you are realizing that okay, so the basics are really important.
Yeah.
Because after that you just go there and like, okay, I don't know what bachata is.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of students.
I just know some moves.
Yeah, I just
some
know
moves,
some moves. I don't know
and
how to dance bachata. I just know some moves,
and that's
you know.
bachata for you.
Yeah, we had a lot of students saying that, like we were telling them about bachata and the culture and the history and everything, and they were like, wow,
Oh, okay.
I've never heard that before, you know.
Yeah.
Even if they are advanced, even if some of them are advanced, you know, and they do not know about all those basics, you know.
Yes.
And the basics are not only about the movements. It's all about everything that's behind those movements.
Yeah.
Because you cannot dance with a girl and do a back bend, you know, and just let her like this. You know, she's just gonna be like, oh, my back, you know.
Yeah.
You just have to prepare the move before you go with the girl on a back bend. You know, these are the what's behind the basics of everything.
Yeah. And you don't get that very easy.
Yeah.
Like you said,
it's really hard to accept.
Yeah.
It's really hard to accept, you know. Like for everyone that is trying to dance better, I mean, I understand this eager of like, I understand the excitement that I want to prove myself, that I want to dance better.
To show her what I know.
Yeah.
Do that.
I think that this is my opinion only. Like I think that social media has got a lot of impact on all these people, you know, because they see like, wow, I want to dance like them, you know, but they do not think that these people that they see have a lot of years dancing, you know. I mean, if you are asking all those couples that are like really well known for bachata dancing, are dancing for like many years together, you know, and if you look at their dancing videos from like 10 years ago, you're just gonna see some moves, you know. I mean, there would be a huge difference.
Even for them.
Even for them, yeah.
Let me ask you this question for people for say, you know, a dance couple who are maybe new to dancing with each other, or maybe have been, you know, dancing with each other for, you know, a couple of years. You guys kind of spoke on it earlier, but do you have any advice, any words of wisdom on how to best make that partnership work? You know, how to make that cooperation work with your dance partner?
We actually have a lot. Yeah. I mean, first of all, you need to accept yourself. And second, you need to accept and respect your partner. And you need to make it clearly that your relationship, I mean, it's our relationship, and our relationship on the dance floor is different from what you have at home. Because if you mix this one, if you mix those two together, it's not gonna work, okay? Because you are going to argue at home, and on the dance floor, you do not have to put those argues on the dance floor, okay? So you just have to separate them. So what is at home is gonna be at home. So and what is on the dance floor? Because on the dance floor there are gonna be other types of argues and bad words that are gonna come out from your mouth, you know. And you just have to keep those on the dance floor and try to solve those problems in a professional way, even though you are a couple with that person, you know, because we've been through all those things, you know, and it was really hard, you know, because when we were arguing at home, we were trying to make it work on the dance floor. And I was just telling him, okay, we have to train, you know, but I'm like really upset right now. How are we going to train? You know, so we just had to focus on what we have to do on the dance floor, and then try to separately solve the problem that we have at home, you know, in our relationship as a couple. Because we actually had a lot of stuff. Oh my god, like a lot of stuff going on during our trainings for the choreography and everything, because we have different points of view when it comes to dance. Because as I said before, like I'm the more smooth,
sentimental.
I'm the smooth part of this partnership. So I'm just trying to focus more on our connection while dancing, and he's like trying to focus more on the technique. And we actually blend well together in a choreography, you know, because I am what he's missing, and maybe he's what I'm missing, you know. Even even if I have the technique, you know, I mean, I have all the technique, but he's like, when I am saying an idea, you know, I mean, I have a lot of creativity. Let's do this. I'm just telling. I'm building. I'm building. The big picture and the concept and everything. And he's like doing the steps, okay, and doing the details, you know. So mainly for me will be an advice, very important advice. Try to separate both relationships and be like, okay, the relationship on the dance floor and the relationship at home, even if it's really hard, you know, and try to respect yourself first, and then to respect the partner, and then to respect your future together, you know, because you really need to understand if you want this or not, you know, because I may want it and maybe he doesn't want it, you know, and if this happens, it's not gonna work. It's never gonna work, you know. You have both.
I think that you spoke from the point of view of a professional dancing couple.
I mean, you were like asking us for professional dancer or like for
no, that was our first thought.
I mean,
but for a beginner couple that just made acquaintance with the dancing scene, I think it's very important just to have patience and enjoy each other.
Enjoy the dance, because couples do that just to fix something or to find something that is fun for them to do together. You know, it's like going to see a movie every Friday. You know, like this is what we are doing. You know, like this is our hobby to see a movie every Friday. You know, there are couples who go together and dance classes. You know, just to to do something together, or to just find something fun. Or to
don't think about the moves or what you have to do when you're dancing, or if you get it wrong. No, it's okay to get it wrong.
It's okay to make fun of this. Like I mean, when you get it wrong, when you do when you slap yourself or your partner, you know, you just laugh about it, you know, because this is what you have to do. You know?
Don't forget why you are there in the first place. You're there to enjoy yourself. You're there to make a better connection with your partner and just to have fun.
I mean, you were there to strengthen a relationship, you know, not to make a war between you guys, you know, like
who's better? Who's
better? I mean, there are a lot of couples that are reaching that point of talking about like who's better, who's not. But maybe we had that point. I mean, if we were talking, we were thinking, in the past, maybe we were there at
Yeah.
some point, you know, when we were
Yes.
saying like you are better, no, I am better, you know,
Yes,
like
yes, yes.
no, we just try to think that we are better together, you know, and I am sometimes telling him like we are like
That's a
really
strength.
good. We are
Yes.
like really good together. We
Yes.
go really good together, you know. So
That's our strong point
yeah.
as a couple, as a dance couple.
Mm.
Each other. Each other.
Let me ask you this real quick for either someone who is, you know, aspiring to own a dance studio, you know, run a dance studio, or for someone who actually currently is running their own dance studio. Let me ask you, you know, what words of wisdom, what advice do you have on running a dance studio?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna let me just start, and after you
Okay.
you continue. First of all, I think that the mental health is very important.
Yeah.
It's a process. Yes, if you take this risk to open a dance studio, you have to be very committed. Okay, and if you open that studio with someone, it's very good to have their support in every way possible, and not just by helping with I don't know, making posts on social media, or but everything that you can do for that person, everything you can do to help that situation is very, very important. It's vital, because at some point she might think, or he might think, that it is just alone in that situation and doesn't have the support. Yes, that's the mental part. After that, the physical, the I don't know, the maintenance, or the managing part of that. It's very hard to do it alone.
Yeah.
And you have to have
Helpers.
helpers. Yes, or a team, or some
Employees.
employees. Yes, to help you with that. It's very important. Now
Okay.
I'm gonna let her. Yes, because I think she's the brain behind all of this, and I'm just completing, or just adding to her knowledge, or to her actions. Just the I don't know.
She's like helping me a lot. Like
Yeah.
when I have a bad day, or when I do not know the answer to something, she's like there for me. I mean, even though I am the one like working to keeping the studio going and everything,
Yeah.
she's like always there with new ideas, and or like completing those ideas. Like I cannot do this without him, you know. Like he's the one that I'm like really I'm getting mad like so fast, you know, like people piss me off so fast sometimes. And when this happens, I'm like, Alin, you need to go talk to these people, you know, like because I cannot do it, because I'm like a firestorm, you know, like yeah, and he's the calm part, you know, he's like talking like really respectfully, you know. And coming back to your question, I have two things to say to business owners, like studio business owners. Just stay strong, you know, because everything is going to work out eventually. You know, stay strong, and if you have some ideas, just go and do these ideas. You know, never wait, because they're not going to happen if you do not make them happen. You know. And the second part is like when you work with people, because what we do, we work with people, you have to respect their opinion, you know, because there are going to be a lot of opinions that you're going to hear, you know. You have to respect each one of them, because when you are known for what you are doing, even if you are dancing, or even if you are a dance studio owner, you are going to hear a lot of opinions. Even some of them are going to be good, some of them are going to be bad, some of them are going to be in the between of those two, you know. But not everyone is going to support what you are doing. And not only the competition is not going to support what you are doing, even if you are always trying to support your competition, you know. I mean, I'm always trying to support my competition, but when you reach that point when you are good, and you are really good at what you are doing, people are going to talk no matter what, you know. I mean, maybe they are not going to talk in your face, you know, because when some people that we know, maybe we know that are talking bad things about us. I don't even know what bad things they can talk about us, but like,
But they fine.
yeah, but that's fine, you know. They are like when we see each other in the club or whatever we see each other, they are like, hey, what you are doing, and you know, they are so polite, you know, and I'm like, whoa, what? I mean, I cannot pretend I like a person if I don't like a person, you know? And this is really important. Just be honest, you know, because honesty is going to get you to the next level, you know? Just be honest with yourself, be honest with what you are doing, be honest with your ideas. So do not copy any idea, you know? If you copy ideas, try to just inspire, you know, from some of the ideas that you see. Just try to take inspiration from that and then make it your own, you know, not copy an idea and put it on your dance studio like that. You know? So stay strong, don't copy, be original, and respect people, even if they talk crap about you sometimes, you know, like, because if I hear that someone is talking bad words about me, like, I don't know, like, you're not doing this and this and this and this. I mean, you're trying to tell me how I'm doing my job, you know, like, can you see what I'm doing? Like, I am taking the studio to the next level and you are still talking about what I'm doing, you know. Oh, let me show you how it's gonna get this work, you know, like, and I'm showing people what we can do best every day and every week and every year, you know. This is what motivates me, you know. People that talk good about us gives me a lot of motivation, you know, gives me a lot of love. And I do this work for people that are there trying to encourage us and trying to be there for us no matter what, you know. But I'm also doing this for the people that maybe do not like our work or maybe don't like whatever. I mean, in every industry, each of every industry, there are people who are not gonna like work. They are also motivational. I mean, they are also gonna motivate me to keep going and to show them each and every day that we are doing this and we do this better, better than them.
And we're gonna continue to do this.
Yeah, but I'm still respecting their opinion. No matter what, I'm still respecting. I mean, you are not gonna see us complaining. Yeah, you're not gonna see us complaining. You're not gonna see us pointing fingers to each other. You're not gonna see us replying in a bad way to people. You know, I mean, we are just staying honest to each other because in our hearts we know that we are doing things right.
And so let me ask you you know, this last and final question. I want to hear answer from both of you all. Let me ask you this for actually I'll word it like this. Can you both give me one piece of advice, one tip that you can give to anybody to make them a better dancer immediately?
Immediately, like right now?
Right now.
Like right now?
Right now.
Okay. Let me tell you. Just why are you sitting on the couch on a chair? You want to be a good dancer immediately? Just go on the dance studio and dance. Nobody is gonna do the hard work for you. Only you. Only you are going to do the hard work. Okay. So why are you sitting? You want to dance? Go get up and dance. You know, I mean, this is what is going to do you a better dancer. You know, and it's not going to work immediately, but you are one step closer to achieving your dream of becoming a great dancer immediately.
So the hard work.
This is my idea. Just go and find your own idea, you know.
I can find any ideas because I think that's the easiest way to get where you want to go, where you want to be as a dancer. If you don't do the hard work, no one's gonna do it for you. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Yes, you have to be there 100% every day. No exceptions. Okay, you are ill or you have a bad day, you can skip 1, 2 days, but after a while you have to. After that, you have to get there, get back on the course.
Rest is really important. I mean, even if you work like each and every day, you should never forget rest. Because your body is telling you when you need to rest. Your body, even your mind, is telling you when you need to rest. You know, and there may be days when you feel like you don't want to work or something, and you still go to work. This is just gonna amplify your situation. You know, I mean, after that you are going to need more days to rest.
So it's fun. It's fun to have good dances. It's fun to have a good connection with a partner, but you also have to have this determination and self-preservation when it's needed. Yes, in order to get further, in order to get better. Yes, it's very important. But the hard work doesn't have to be skipped.
Hard work actually pays off. You know, like.
At this
so did I answer your question? I hope this is gonna help people, you know, like other people that want to be like a great dancer immediately,
just work hard.
I mean, definitely, you know, you can answer that question however you choose to, but I definitely agree with that. Putting in the work is undeniable, undisputable. So definitely, I wanna thank you both, you know, for taking time out today to talk to me. I really appreciate that.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
It was a nice experience for us to be part of this interview, and hopefully we'll have the chance to maybe invite you in Romania.
You said you want to come to Bucharest, so maybe when we see each other, you are just gonna get my name right. You know, you're not just gonna be Bojanapol.
I think it's gonna be a nice experience for you to meet you in Romania and see the dance scene from this point of view.
And when he's gonna meet all the girls with with Romanian names, and he's gonna be like, wow, how do I say that? Like,
But be prepared to dance a lot, okay? Because the ladies here invite guys to dance. Okay, the ladies don't wait. Okay, they come to you and let's dance. Let's see.
Listen. Let me ask you this real quick. I'm trying to be yourself right now, you know?
Is that how I sound? Is that how I sound?
Do you dance? Do you dance?
Oh, definitely, So I turned 30 in December of last year. And I started dancing.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I probably started dancing when I was like 21, 22. So about close to 8 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to see you here in Romania. Okay?
I would love to come.
The times will be better. We'll have it here.
Hey, I would love to.
Live interview.
Yes, I think it's gonna be very interesting. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds amazing. Hey, real quick. Let me ask you this real quick. Do you have?
Real quick. I was like, let me ask you this real quick.
Tell me this. Do you have any upcoming events? Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to share?
Oh yes.
Now just gonna tell from the
we were like waiting for the right moment to say that. We are planning our festival. First festival. Dance festival is gonna happen this year. I hope everything is going to be great, and COVID is going to let us live our life, you know. And we didn't exactly schedule a date, but we are thinking it's gonna be maybe
at the end
of this year.
Hopefully, we don't want to make promises, but we are working.
Yeah, we are working. This is why we were like waiting for the right moment to say something.
I definitely understand.
It's gonna happen, and everything is okay. Hopefully, you'll be there.
Okay.
Oh, you are going to have a lot of artists there to interview them.
Okay. Hey, that sounds perfect. And so real quick, you know, for people who may be interested in, you know, going to your festival or even maybe going to a class, how can people reach out to you? How can they get in contact with you?
They can just leave us a message on our Instagram page. Me and Alin on Instagram are Alin and Alexandra Bachata, or on our studio Instagram page, that is adicto.romania on Instagram, or on our WhatsApp, but you can find all the details on the Instagram and everything, because Instagram is like popular than Facebook these days. So yeah. And we also offer private lessons. Me and Alin also offer private lessons, even online. So if people want to meet us and our way of teaching, they can schedule an online private class. Because I guess from where you are right now, I don't know. Maybe people we
inspired someone.
Yeah, maybe people will want to go on a private lesson with us online.
But even if they want just to see us dancing, they can go on the YouTube channel Adicto Romania and see our.
Actually, our YouTube channel. Oh yeah, it's Adicto Romania.
Adicto Romania. Yes. You can go there and just type in Adicto Romania and see what's up with our dance school, our studio, and all the dances that we do.
We actually we're actually gonna do a YouTube video. The next one is gonna be for Valentine's Day. Yeah. On each important holiday, we do like a short video with our team, with our Adicto team.
Of course,
Adicto babies.
Of course, dancing bachata. If you go right now on the YouTube channel, you'll see there the Christmas dance that we did there. Yes, you'll see what we had the Halloween. The Halloween one. We have some theme dances.
Yeah, we actually had a choreography that was like, it was a long one, like the one from our anniversary. Yeah, because we wanted to do this festival for our anniversary, the 3-year anniversary of our dance studio, but the COVID came, so yes. So we decided to do a video. So we had salsa, we had bachata, we had zumba, we had zouk, and we also had a freestyle with our team. On one of our friends, that an artist, a singer here, George Dice. I don't know if you've heard about him, but he's like an artist, a bachata artist right here in our country, George Dice. And he came and we were dancing on his song, and it was like really nice. And that video had like, wow, how many? Like 15 minutes or something. Like it was really long, but it was really fun.
So
that's amazing.
On YouTube.
That's amazing. So I'll make sure when I upload this video, I'll put all your social media links in the description. I got you on that.
Very much.
We appreciate you very much.
Of course. So like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed talking with you. I can definitely see how passionate you both are about social dancing, especially as well about bachata, man. So I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Hey, of course. I think this would do it for this episode of the 2 or 3 podcast. Thank you so much, Alin. Thank you so much, Alexandra.
Thank you, Alexandra Bojanapol.
Hopefully sooner.
Okay, hey, I'm with it. All right, take it easy.
See you.
Thank you
Bye.
very much. Bye.